Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan, and of course we're in Westhill on the Citadel working away at the medieval town here, and we left off working on the front gate and we're just going to keep on trucking. I think I like this little design for the street lamp, so we're going to add another one here. Try to connect the light sources a bit, make it a little bit safer out here because it's a bit of a mob farm at the moment. Case in point. Oop, I'm still in creative mode from taking screenshots. I don't have my bow on me. Axe it is. Oh, he despawned. Never mind. Ping the net. Oh, boo. Lazy Tiger, Cosmic, good to see y'all. Cal, I hope your head feels better. Inventory is very full. I think that's about where it has to go. We're gonna try it and just see. I think I have all the things I need. I don't have slabs. Oh, hey, look at that. Make your own rockets kit, the latest tech from Cosmic Amazon. Woo! Rockets. Thank you, Cosmic. Right, put those back, I think, and I need some of these. So these streams have just been me popping around and fitting in details and kind of making things look as good as I can. I'm trying not to get caught up by going too far outside the city. So I don't want to get too much past like this area. We'll know a little bit more at night when that's all finished. But I like that they're offset so that when you're coming in down this road, they don't stack up on top of one another. And do they leave any dark spots? We might want to move that maybe one block closer. Well, I guess we could also have another one over here. I don't know how that would look. $100,555, good to see you. First and most importantly, happy Pancake Day. I believe this is your national holiday. So may your pancakes be fluffy and full of syrup with bacon. I have all of those things, and I'm going to go to the gym after the stream, and then I'm going to come home and make pancakes for dinner. Absolutely. Probably with eggs and bacon. I think it looks pretty good. We can maybe fit another one over on the other side. This is where they might have to be staggered. I think that the two, yeah, everything down here. Well, no, there's a pretty big area over here, isn't there? I'm wondering if we can just put these in like mathematically, even though that's not the best, but like I feel like another one could go here, right? Instead of in between everything. I think I said before that, yeah, that's too close to the street. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'd say that's probably good. least they're easy to put up. Hopefully they don't look too fancy. Like I kind of want this to still feel medieval fantasy-like, you know? Just that the necessity of lighting this place up. Yeah, well that does it. That takes care of the good chunk of stuff. So then I guess we'll go along here. We'll just go 8 blocks in the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So maybe here. I think that's about right. Again, I don't think that rock is going to stay. I might end up taking it down today. So that takes care of at least the immediate area. Obviously, once you get off into the weeds a bit, it gets a little bit darker, but that's just going to be par for the course. And I don't know how we're going to light up this whole square. There's going to have to be some dead areas in it, I guess. Let's just take a flight and see, like, how does this feel? Does it feel too crowded? I think it feels all right. Maybe take a look from some of the other locations. Yeah, I mean, it's as bright as you can go in Minecraft without hiding lights underneath stuff. It feels a little repetitive, but we can maybe spice it up a bit with some greenery and bushes and things. Like, for example, this one could easily have a couple of bushes around it. Cosmic Dancer for something nice to go with your pancakes. A $50 donation. Holy smokes. Cosmic Dancer, thank you so much. Wow. Maybe of the adult beverage variety. I'm not the boss of you, whatever. Nice. Thank you very much. Wow. I'm not going to put anything in the middle of the circle because the circle is only there for the design of it. It's not actually going to be a circle. It's going to be all brick, and it may end up not having such a wide area. Like, it may end up being a little bit sharper in here. So it's not going to be a circle. I just left it there because that's kind of how I designed it. But yeah, it's not going to be exactly that. So this is kind of like a temporary idea for a couple of things here. We'll just throw in a little bit just to kind of see how this might look. That feels kind of strange. Adult beverage dessert is a common occurrence in my house. It's a common thing. Right now, I've been drinking rum. I think that's a wintertime thing. Usually I'm a Scotch guy, but I like rum in the wintertime. When I leave gifts, I really need to be mindful of where I put them, or where keep placing them where you're working. Well, how else am I going to see them, Cosmic? I would probably miss it if you left it somewhere else. Or it would be like 3 hours into the stream. It's like, oh, look. Stuff. Yes, I could probably move these to one of the other shulker boxes here. Go in here. Where I have those, so I'll leave it in here. Those signs are really bright. You can definitely you're not going to miss them. Oh, right in front of screenshot territory. That's all right. I wasn't taking screenshots back here anyway. I had taken them all. I usually take the screenshots like immediately after I stream. For folks that don't know, when I stream, I raid somebody. I then hang around in Minecraft for another 5 minutes taking screenshots for the spawn chunks and for my social media. That's why I'm often in creative mode when I log in, is because I'm in the admin on the server. And so to take screenshots, I fly around in creative. I think I learned when in Ireland recently, I thought I'm supposed to be a whiskey neat guy. I actually enjoy cocktails. Interesting. I like both. What's really funny is that I don't like bourbon on its own, but I like an old fashioned. But when it comes to whiskey, I normally prefer like Scotch or those things neat. Rum, I drink it neat. I don't drink it on the rocks. And I don't like any kind of rum cooler or rum mixed drink. I find very sweet. I'm okay with just like a dark or an amber rum on its own. Yeah, I think, you know, adding a few of these things here will help. I'm more concerned about how out of place this rock looks, so I think we're just going to turf it right now. I think we'll put one in, but maybe not here. Oh, look forward to all the pink signs I'll be getting in 1.20. Yeah, I can see that being your thing as well. I guess those would be pretty bright too. Those would be pretty bright too. I need to switch my shovel. Do I have any netherite? No, I don't have enough to make another shovel. That's something I have to do before the next Minecraft update. I need to go and locate and get all of my netherite in order, so I don't have to do it the hard way when the time comes. Efficiency 4, breaking 3, soul talk dimension. That doesn't have a name. Doesn't have silk touch, so we'll just switch that for now. All right. Where are we going for? Next, I guess we have to go. I don't think I'm going to put a street lamp here. I think I'd rather have a tree here. We might be able to light it. Light it on its own. So, coming around the bend here. I know I want there to be a tree. I think like right here. Yeah. So just straight there. I think that'll be a good spot for a tree. So somewhere's around like right there, maybe. I probably have to do roughly the 3 or 4 corners of this thing. Yeah. How did I do that? It's right in the middle. So right there, and one would be right there. Oh, we're out of fences. That doesn't happen very often. So I don't know if this is going to look too symmetrical coming around the corner. That reminds me, I really enjoyed the conversation on the spawn chunks. Great discussion on new features and enjoying hearing your thoughts too. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean, it was mostly pixel riffs. We wanted to catch up with Johnny. But yeah, I thought it was good. It was a long show. I think that's one of our longest regular episodes that was not a release episode, right? Like it wasn't like a 1.20 is here, you know, like it wasn't one of those. That's pretty good, but it feels very busy. I might not put that one there. I might work on a different, because we might not need it. We might want to put this a little bit closer down this way so that they're not right across from one another. Because I like that about here is that they're staggered a bit, which is nice. Yeah, let's maybe we will move that right now. I felt like 8 was the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe here. That feels about right. At least it's an easy design to reproduce. we're going to let the sun go down. I love how the city's coming together. Axiom, thanks very much. Appreciate that. That's just, it feels like a large cluster of streetlights, right? It's a Minecraft thing. I don't think in a medieval design it would really be lit up quite this much. I may end up reducing the amount. But like there's no lights along here, and there probably wouldn't be, right? You'd be traveling these country roads in the dark, I think. Maybe there'd be a street lamp at the front of a house or something, like this is the path that goes up to the house. There might, for fun and design purposes, there might be a light here, but even that house is not very well lit up. Caitlin, you're a fan of the cherry wood? I like it too. I don't know how often I'm going to use it. I don't dislike it. It's not something I'm going to be using a lot of, I don't think. Something I like about this map mod, you can kind of see how they almost overlap. That's a good guess right there. That's a pretty tight fit, I think. And I like that better than having it straight here. I feel like whatever we light up this area here will probably be something in one of those areas. And this will make more sense and be better lit once we know what things, like maybe there's a house here. You know, maybe there's something there that helps. But I think that's pretty good. I don't think it feels too light. It feels a little bit zigzaggy. That's the only thing I'm not a big fan of. It feels a little bit on the odd side. We're going to light all these guys on fire. Hope you brought your sunscreen. Spoiler, they didn't. All right, well, that at least lights the immediate area out here, so we're not going to get spammed with baddies. So I'm going to put the lights away, I think. Thought I put away all the coarse dirt. Maybe I didn't. What happened to the coarse dirt shulker boxes? Did I not have like a whole shulker box of coarse dirt here the last time I played? I could have swore I had a whole 2 boxes. Maybe I put them away. Mobs in Minecraft need better education. In sin safety, sun safety. Well, both. I think both. I think both. All right, I wanted to plunk down a tree there and see what it might look like. So this is going to be really rough. So that could end up being a fairly large tree. But if I have it in the right position, which I don't think I do. Oh yeah, there you go. So what I wanted it to be was kind of hiding the main gate and be between the towers. And then as you walk, the big bushy tree would kind of like wipe across. And then as you get to here, it would reveal that. This wipes across your view too, which is cool. So yeah, let's throw in some leaves here real quick. Let's see what's up. I really like the new cherry wood trees, the cherry designs. So I'm going to try to mimic that a little bit in terms of how they're connected and how they feel. Oh, I didn't bring enough. Not even close. Mm-hmm. Tricky part is how to handle the top. I'd like to come back out again. Whoops. Where did my shears go? No. Oh. That is ugly. Not at all what I was looking for. What do you thought about adding things like spore blossoms to custom trees like this to give them particle effects? I mean, it's a cool idea. I don't want any pink particles out here, but you can do all kinds of really cool stuff. And then you've got the cherry blossoms too now that do the particles, which which I think is very cool. So the only issue with this, I think, is that if I'm going to make the bottom this big, I feel like, yeah, the top felt a little bit funny. Back up top. So the idea was that I was going to try and get the azalea leaves to look like they were the lighter top part. Don't know how well that's coming across. Taking on a little bit more of an organic shape. I just need to fill in this hole here. All right, really not happy with that. Let's just remove this part here. It still feels kind of dark out here, doesn't it? That was something that Green and Scar were talking with Mumbo about. They using the spruce on the inside. Oh yeah, I use all kinds of different woods. I just wanted to put up something quick, just to kind of like see if the proof of concept will work. You can also do cool things with mangrove roots and put mangrove roots near the top and they look like branches. So right now it still feels really static, but it's not bad. Not terrible. Yeah, I mean, it's getting there. Use a little bit more floof. But you can see what I mean by having something in front of all of this when you're walking along. So it's not quite as tall as I thought it was going to be, but it kind of helps frame things a bit. I might have pushed it a little bit too far that way. Yeah, I think we'll leave that there as a I'll come back to it sort of situation. I do this when I'm not sure about something. I'll often kind of like leave it up, walk by it a little bit, and as you're walking by or taking screenshots, you're like, no, this really needs to be fixed or removed or whatever, and you know, maybe it needs to be simpler. Like that could be it too. Yeah, I was thinking about putting a wagon over here, maybe pulling off a little bit more dirt and stuff, and I thought that that could be kind of fun. We could do a combination of like coarse dirt and maybe a little bit of that. And gravel. Thought I brought the tuff out here, but maybe I put it back. Maybe a little bit bigger than that. That's about right. But then we can come in with different stones and stuff. Oops. Trying to make sure it's not the same as the street, you know? I might have to go get some concrete powder. Trying to make it feel muddy. We've got some darker stuff too. which may or may not work. Not quite the right color. I think I have to go with some spruce wood, I think. Zahari's here. Hello. Welcome in. So this could be a spot with something pulled over on the road, maybe. Oh, the planks go the wrong way. All right, let's try these. All right, I'd say it's about right. Could maybe use a little bit more gray. Yeah, just sort of feels like, you know, a place when someone might pull off to the side. We'll need to add a little bit of grass and things around it, maybe some moss carpet, which I have to make apparently. Gotta find my azalea bush box. Oh man, a stone carpet or a stone trapdoor. I think stone trapdoors would be cool. I don't think it would be pushing the envelope too much. I like how easy this stuff is to break, and I'm so glad that you don't need like special, like you don't need silk touch for the carpets. You can just punch them. Unlike the ferns. Yeah, I mean, it's not crazy, but, you know, and we could put something else there. We could add something there, like another wagon. I just don't want to overdo it with like tons and tons and tons of wagons. I might want to try to figure out something that I could put there that might be more permanent, like maybe like a stand, like something that might be selling something with like an awning or something on it. That could be kind of cool to break up the front of things. You know, like we could use quartz to make it look like it has like a material on it. I went looking the other day for a data pack that has horizontal banners, and whoever made it really wasn't thinking. The part of the banner that you attach to the side, it's out here where it should be blowing in the wind. Like they've got it backwards. It was like I was talking about that the other day on the Spawn Chunks, where they get so far with Minecraft features, but then they don't go the other 20% of the way. So you're left wanting a data pack to do what you want. But then if you don't know how to make a data pack, you're stuck waiting for someone to make one the right way. And they just never do. I find that people that make data packs, I mean, as funny as it is to criticize, because I don't know how to make one. So they're better at it than I am. But then what they make, it's just like they kind of half-ass it. And it's just like, well, but if you're going to take the time to make a data pack, could you maybe at least make it right? You know, like it feels so strange. The decisions that some people make for data packs. Don't want these in my offhand. There you go. No, not like a hanging sign. The banner was out horizontally. So like if I had, do I have anything white? Yeah, so let's pretend these are banners, right? So if I had a banner here, the banner was like out that way, but the wooden part of the banner was here, and then the loose part of the banner was here, attached to the thing. And so it didn't look like a banner, it looked like a flat white sign. So it's like, well, but that it doesn't make any sense. And there was two of them, they were doubled up. It was a really bizarre data pack. What I want is just normal Minecraft banners, but I just want to be able to put them on the side of something and have them go out sideways. So I would have one on the top of every spire that I could, right? And have like a little white flag or I don't know, yellow flag, like whatever we would do. You know, we would choose a color. You know, I would think something cool, like red or white, or I mean, it's a sunflower meadow, so like maybe like sunflowers would be cool. I don't know. We could try to come up with something. Minecraft flags. Nope. I've looked at all the flags and they all look like flags from countries, and I don't want that. I want just regular Minecraft banners sideways. I don't want triangles. I want it to look like vanilla. I just, you know, no one seems to be able to really come up with the right kind of data pack. I went looking and all the data packs don't, like they either do way more than I want and they don't feel like vanilla. They feel like a mod, or they just don't do things the whole way. So the next thing that we have to do after my first break is going to be to finish up maybe doing the stuff inside here. Now that we're done out front for now, something like this wagon could be cool out front, but I don't want to like copy that design. But this kind of stuff, like things sitting outside, barrels and mini blocks and different things. We've got a little drain down there. So I want to try to do that, but I want to do it in this section. And the other thing we have to do is check out some of the tables and chairs. Some of the data packs are working and some of the data packs are not working. So we have to fix that too. So I think that's what we'll do after the break. If you're new to the stream, I take a break about once an hour. It's roughly that time. So I'm going to do that now. When I come back, we'll work on doing the kind of like set decoration inside the north end of town. So I'll see y'all in just a few minutes. So we're going to gather a few shulker boxes of the basic materials that I tend to use when I'm decorating streets and insides, and we'll be able to check off a number of things quite quickly with the tables and chairs data pack, I think. Yeah, that looks really repetitive coming out here. Not a big fan. All right, I'm going to need all of these. That for sure. Also that. Probably that. I don't know if we'll need... Bring that just in case. Should be good. J-Dubs and Rust Root, thanks very much for the follows. Appreciate it. So rather than sticking up here, I want to try to work from where we left off. So I'm going to stick all this stuff kind of like in the middle of the road here. And we can work from this. All right, first things first, I'm going to need tables and chairs and just fix the stuff that is not working right. That should be pretty easy to do. Yeah, I don't know why those are fancy. That was not the... I would not have used those to begin with, so I don't know what happened with the data pack when it got updated, but that's not what I want for right there. This is what I want. Maybe we'll switch to a dark oak table too. Much better. I also need a door, apparently. Good stuff. And I want to say that this was one of the places that needed other things outside. Finish the main road, landscape the north gate. East main road missing doors, tables, and chairs. So that's what this is here. Oh, we're also missing something above the door here. Probably a stair. I'm gonna look at it. Although maybe we'll just go with a dark oak stripped wood block. Yeah. So we pop in here. There's really nothing in here. Just a bed and a dirt floor. Someone's pretty poor. There's not a lot going on there. And then this place I know has, yeah, more missing things. I think maybe we could put a flower pot or something on that too. Or this place is lit up like a Christmas tree. We don't need that. All these changes that have happened with the lighting over the last little while. It doesn't need anything. Like it's actually lit from the window. Just fine. There's light coming in from one of the stairs, I guess. That's cool. I think maybe we'll put a couple of candles on the table just for ambiance, maybe? Oh, did I bring the candles? I don't think I did. Yeah, see what I mean by that feeling very symmetrical? The lights. Street lights. Feels like a city street, like a modern city street. Which I don't like. Yeah, it feels very repetitive. I'll have to figure that out. So one of the things I like about the pink petal block is similar to candles, you can put things down. But unfortunately with candles, if I turn this way and I put two candles, they still look like this. They don't look like that. I want that directional control that you have with pink petals with candles. I think that would be very cool. Because right now, when you put two down and they're single file, it doesn't look the best. So it would be nice if we could have more of that. Do I not have a flint and steel here? Guess I have to go find one in here. Low 88, how are you? Hope you're feeling a little bit better. I know it's only been a couple days. Do I even have any flint anywhere? Archeo plays. Hello, hello. Same on the candle in front, the directionality plus the stacking in game changing for the pink petals. Yeah. Yeah, I think that I mean the candles look good when you put like 3 or 4 of them down. It's just that you're stuck in that one direction, which is frustrating. And welcome in. Good to see you, Archeo Plays. Did you catch the spawn chunks this week? We were talking about archaeology and I believe Pixelriffs gave you a shout out. I don't remember whether that was the render distance or whether that was in the main show. All right, I don't want to fall in the trap of like redoing old builds, so this is done on the inside. We've got a lot of light happening on the outside, so we don't have any dark spots. It gets down pretty low, but nothing crazy. I don't think... Okay, there's some dark spots there. Everything down here is good. So we don't really have to worry about streetlights. It's only... Those feel a little bit strange. I might change the way that those are put up. feel like that could be lower and more part of the design. Actually, you know what? If I move that over here with a wall, that could probably help. Cosmic Dancer gifting a tier 1 sub to Aldebar. Thanks so much, Cosmic. Very much appreciate that. And of course, I don't have the freaking blocks that I want. Let's just see how this feels. It goes down to nighttime. So it still doesn't feel very well lit. Not a fan of the zigzag pattern, which you can see quite clearly here. Zigzag. So what if I just remove this entirely? I like the way that that's lit up. And I think if we move this over here, it will be better. That one needs to be there. Crap. Or we could put it directly on the other side here, which would make sense. Good to see you, Aldebar. Hope you're having a good day. How was the rest of your stream the other day? That does take care of that. And are we stuck with zeros? Yeah, we're stuck with zeros. We might be able to fudge this back here. I was hoping this would reach a little bit farther around the corner. Yeah, that's still pretty dark in there. Wouldn't mind having some light up there too. How can we weasel in a lantern back here? I guess I could put one in the corner. Like that. I mean, you're not going to be able to see it. The idea is that it would be in the same position as that one, but of course we've got the hinge of the door kind of is in the way there. I could move that whole, well, no, it needed to be attached to the side there. I think that works out pretty well. I like that there. That could almost be higher. But I feel like it's kind of mimicking what's happening around it. I like having that be a bright spot. I feel like this could use a lantern outside of it. Maybe we'll figure that out. How did I didn't quite get all the things. And there's obviously light coming from the upstairs. Yeah. The night from Sunday to Monday was the worst. High fever and the chills, but I'm back to normal temperature. Headache is gone. Old Spawn Chunks episodes kept me calm at that night. Man, well, I'm glad you're feeling better. Glad you're feeling better. Sorry you're sick, though. That sucks. All right, I think we're going to sleep quickly. Wondering about glow lichen? Yeah, I mean, I could use glow lichen to kind of to light that up. I don't know if it just wouldn't make too much sense. But yeah, that would like on that would probably do it. You're probably right. I think I have glow lichen here. We'll see if that looks better. Then I'm okay with that. Because you're not going to be able to see the glow lichen. Like it's not like you're not going to be able to look at the glow lichen and say, "Oh, that is a source of." That's a source of light, you know. It'll be hidden behind the door. Actually, before I go over there, I want to go... I've got 2 other doors. One of them is over here. And I actually put a hinge on this one. Right? And then the other one is at the east gate. There's 2 of them. And there's no hinge. But they attach on the corner instead of the flat side, and I like them better. Well, that attaches on the flat side, doesn't it? But it's inside of the gate. So with the north gate, this would have been the first one I built, right? So it's a little bit like early days. And it's not big enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and that's only 4 long. My idea was probably to put another one here, right? That would have been my guess. Yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. I think I looked at this at first and I probably tried to put blocks like in this particular position and they probably didn't look good. Like it probably made the entry very narrow. So we might want to rethink that. However, we'll do the little test here that Archeoplays suggested. Oh wow, it gives off light level 7? I didn't know that. I thought it was 3. But yeah, I mean like that. You can't see either one, so I think that's a viable solution. We'll wait and see what it looks like at night, and it might be the case where we have to, or I will want to move this anyway. Because yeah, I feel like I might want to try to put a door there too. We'll figure out the door if, you know, with what we decide to do there. Didn't check. I think this is all very well lit as far as I can tell. Yeah, there's a lantern in here. Seems like a silly place to have all of those when we could have them more visible. But I guess going around the corner kind of makes sense. All right. So I think that takes care of all of the tables and chairs. We'll check all the places. Tables and chairs in here are good. Tables and chairs in here also look good. Oh, there's candles here already. I guess you can start to see like where I started doing interiors after they released candles, because any place that has candles, I would have been using them like right away. Yeah. One last check. All right, that means that we can check off one of the things here. East Main Road, missing doors, tables, and chairs. Done. North Barracks Gatehouse. North Barracks Gatehouse. I think that's this. Oh, yep. There is nothing in here. Nada. Okay. We'll have to fix that. I mean, really, there's just going to be something basic in there. I'd imagine like probably just a bed and some rafters. I feel like that could use a window. Although it's a too wide build. What about... It's a lot taller inside than it is outside, isn't it? I think it would be up here. Maybe we could do a little stair window. Just do one of these guys. That looks okay. How does it look on the inside? Yeah. That looks cool. And then maybe we can put in like a couple of trapdoors or something to help that look a little bit better. And then some sort of rafter to make it look decent. So let's go grab some stuff here. Cosmic Dancer with 1,000 bits. Jobs ticked off the list. No job added hype. Well, maybe don't speak too soon. That tends to happen more often than I'd like. All right, let's grab some of those. I'll grab some of these. Stairs. I need a bed. Thought I had that somewhere. Nope, must have been in the keep. I saw it somewhere. Huggles NZ, I'm assuming maybe from New Zealand? Thanks very much. Appreciate that. There we go. I don't want any of those. So we're just going to make a gray bed. I really should have brought my ender chest with me. Yes, New Zealand. Very, very cool. That's almost directly on the other side of the planet from me. Quite a ways. Welcome in. I already had one. That's funny. Didn't realize that was in my inventory. Put that there. Might even try to bring in some carpet. Do I not have? Yeah, I do. J-Dubs, I'm not really sure. I've got to go shortly. It's a weekday for me, so I don't normally put in like really big streams on weekdays. The Chairs is a data pack. It's called Tables and Chairs by Chuck. And if you do, I think, bang Joel's mods in chat or Citadel mods, there's one of the things in the chat. There's a list of data packs and quality of life mods in a spreadsheet that we use, though, as well. So this is supposed to be like a little guardhouse for someone that's guarding the barracks gate here. So I'm going to keep it pretty simple. Wouldn't mind having something underneath that that's a little bit darker. What if we move this the other way? Don't like having it right by the door. Yeah. Do that. Maybe we don't need a table at all. Maybe we'll just do a chair here. We'll move the bed back. Yeah, and then, do we really need the carpet? Maybe just one? Sure. Snarkletooth, no worries. Yeah, we try to make that stuff accessible because we get asked those questions all the time. Let's put that there. And then I imagine this is going to look, it's only 2 wide, so having, yeah, that's not going to work. We'll just leave it like that. And then I was thinking that this could look good with trapdoors either here or above. I think I like above better. And then maybe we'll put this stuff up there. Whoops. So not perfect. And it's still lit, so that's fine. I kind of want to put a chain in here just to kind of have something, but it's not needed. Not sure what that would be for. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I wonder if it'd be worth having something out there. It'd be kind of cool if we had something like a bell. But that touches the gate. It's a little bit strange. Of course, it's up there. So that looks like it goes through, right? Or is that too tall? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's supposed to be higher. Never mind. Well, it wouldn't touch the gate. That's the case. You know, we could have something there. I try to make things make logical sense, you know? You can't really hang a bell because bells don't hang that way in Minecraft. We could hang something there. Need to make more chains. So what I'm thinking is that we can not die from the spider. But if we put the barrels in here, like that, and then another one in here, and this turns out, it turns from being a rafter into something that could be useful. So I'm just thinking, like, if somebody here needed to sound an alarm, like what would they do? And they would pull on this chain. And then out here, maybe we could just hang something that looks like a mini block or something, like a bell or something that looks like it could be a chime. I think I'm gonna reverse the barrel here. Barrels look better when, like, they look like they have something to attach a chain to, I think. Oh yeah, that looks better. So then we could put a mini block on that, and it's just something extra to look at, you know, something that overlaps this and makes it more interesting. I think that's pretty cool. The spider is keeping you safe just because of a funny way of showing it. That's weird. I thought I brought the mini blocks with me. Did. Probably one of those and one of those. So we're looking for, I think I need to do the armor stand thing now, hey? Slowly bringing the entire shulker box, like, layout from out front inside one bit at a time. Guess I'll bring that too. Oops. Don't want the dirt. And that goes there. Two armor stands and the statue book. Sam201, hello, welcome in. Now this should be pretty straightforward. I can't imagine this is going to be too hard. Which of these looks more like it could be rung like a bell? That one, I think, hey? And actually, that size might be good for us. No. Do I want it there? Maybe a little bit higher? I think that might be through a chain. If I had a second chain, I need to go put a second chain up there. Just to kind of see if it's too long or too short. Oh, I can't right now. All right. I think we want it that. I think we want it low like that. Maybe a little bit higher. Yeah, calling it done. So that looks like it could be like an alarm bell. And then in here, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to switch to one of the other ones. We'll just make it look like there's something to grab onto. Thanks, Cosmic. It's these little things that add the layers. You know, it's like that little thing hanging there, little stuff like this. And you don't have to do a lot of it. I just feel like every once in a while, you just need to create some interest. And I wanted to switch this for maybe this one. I don't think a wooden handle would make much sense. This might be too much. This inside might not look the best. We'll use a small armor stand. But I just feel like in order for this to be seen here, like I feel like it needs something. Yeah, that's far too large. No gravity. Small stand. Presets attention. Nudge up. Yeah, I'm going to go with a little bit higher. Yep. And then we're also going to rotate 15 degrees. That way. Good, good. And then lock. Cool. So now if bad guys were coming, you'd haul on this and it would ring the quote unquote bell. Right? I mean, sure. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty simple. I guess the only thing left is just the light outside is very basic. But, oh no, there's a light here too. Do we even need this? Yes. Just wish there was a better way to have that look like it was attached without sending it too far out. Well, I've got the stuff. We can try something just a little bit bigger. Didn't bring any slabs. I think I might actually like the way that was before. It seems so basic, but yeah, all right. Worth a shot. Sunday night, I heard an older episode of the Spawn Chunks where you said, I don't want to use the armor strands that much, but every stream I watch you place multiple. Yeah, because I'm not using them as much as I could. I could use them for all kinds of things. And that's the idea, is that I didn't want to do it in a way that felt like I was overusing it. We can actually update this door as well. Weird how it won't let me highlight everything. Huh. Can't put buttons and signs on the same thing, right? Right. I think with armor stands, it's probably a case where you are up to now in the build where you're doing some of the finer details, which includes using armor stands here and there. Yeah, I think that's probably accurate too. I think it's because I didn't want to get caught up in doing all the details in the armor stands, because we would have been like not nearly as far along as we are now, if that makes sense. All right, so this is only going to have the nails on the one side. Don't know what to do about the ends. I'd like to do something different with the ends to make it look like it might latch together. Yeah, it's subtle, but it does help a bit. I guess we'll just do the regular. Right, I can only do the one line. That's what it is. You can't copy the whole sign. You can only copy and paste one line. That's what it is. Okay. I guess I could have put something in the middle maybe that looked like a box or something that could latch, but that's fine. Again, being careful not to be trapped in the constant redoing old things. But I would say like none of this can have anything on it. I'd say we're pretty good. The only thing is maybe having some stuff out here. I don't know what would be out there. I don't think plants are really going to look that good. I know I could put some things down this little kind of like alley sort of access to the warehouse, because it would make sense that there's all kinds of stuff in here and there might be a few things along here, right? So that would make sense, but I don't know about here. I feel like here just having maybe like a pebble or something. I don't think I have any just regular stone. I wonder if I have any just regular stone heads. I've got all the smooths and the decorative stones, but I don't know about the regular stones. Caitlin, thanks. Yeah, it's just I'm sure I've picked that up from like Mythical Sausage or Fwip, but like putting the little circles, it's just the lowercase o. It just looks like nails. Mini blocks. I do use a lot of these. I confess, I do use a lot of these. Tough might be okay. That's andesite, I think. Yes. Is that gravel? It is indeed the rain again. I was thinking, I know I can't do that in vanilla, and I don't know everything he's got here, but you're right. We literally were just talking about the armor stance. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's definitely some... I guess we can call the Citadel Vanilla Plus. I try to use the spirit of vanilla gameplay, but there's some things that are just so frustrating. You know, like I have a custom texture on my hay bales because vanilla hay bales look like boogers, and I don't like them. So I made them into golden hay bales, which I very, very much like. You know, like I feel like that's it's kind of everybody has like a custom texture here and there, right? Caitlin, you think I'm wrong? Go look at a hay bale. Go look at a natural texture hay bale. I went right past where I wanted to go. So because this is made of stone and andesite, I was wondering if maybe one of these would look good. Kind of like the gravel. but I kind of want to put something else here. Maybe we'll grab another kind of dirt, maybe. Vanilla plus, vanilla with sprinkles, quality of life mods. And most of the mods, like the mods themselves, are things like the map. They're things like the mini blocks, bunch of other stuff like that. I'm gonna switch these around. It's a little big. I kind of wanted it to look more like stuff on the ground, but it sort of looks like it might have crumbled or something. I don't think grass would look good there. We call it vanilla as it should be. Thanks. No, that doesn't make a lot of sense there. That's right. I'm actually thinking this is kind of straight and boring. Maybe the one thing we should do here is pop this out a couple blocks. Run out of room. So stuff like being able to peek inside a shulker box when they're all the same color, I think that's very helpful, you know? Cobblestone. Yeah, I think that works. I might even go with maybe a stair there. Sure. Sleep time. You haven't drastically changed the game from how it plays in vanilla for the most part, as opposed to some heavily modded gameplay. So yes, vanilla plus or vanilla with sprinkles. Yeah, I like vanilla with sprinkles. I think that's kind of fun. I find vanilla plus tends to be thrown around in the Minecraft community by people that have modded Minecraft, and they just think that it should just be like this, and so they call it vanilla plus when really they're playing modded. Because I think the amount of gameplay mods we have, I don't think we actually have any mods that affect gameplay. I think there's only a handful of data packs. The mods, I think, are almost all quality of life, like lighting, shading, connected textures, mini HUD, mouse tweaks, screen bobbing. That's so I don't get seasick. Like there's stuff like that. Shulker box tooltip, simple voice chat. I think the closest thing we have to a mod that affects gameplay is the map. That for me has just made it possible for me to design and lay out this town, right? I would not have been able to do this nearly as easily and as well, I don't think, without this map. So I think that's the closest to a mod, in-game mod that we have. And I don't use any of the teleport features or anything like that. Like I don't use any of this stuff. I use it like a top-down map, because every video game should have a map like Minecraft. Thanks, Cosmic. I think I'm going to just go for a little bit longer, and then I'll end up wrapping up soon. 'Tis a weekday. I do have to go, so. But yeah, I think that's good for that. So we can check that off, which is a fun thing to do. Oh, that's the wrong book. That's the armor stand book. No bobbing. Yeah. So what happens is, I get a screen tear. I get decent FPS. 75 is the same rate as my monitor. But for me, I get sometimes screen tears or screen stutters. So if I turn shaders on and I look left to right, to me, the screen looks like it shakes like that. Like it kind of shakes as you go around. It's awful. And it makes me seasick. And one of the things I found that was contributing to that was the gentle side to side of the entire screen. But what happens is with this mod, it keeps your crosshair. If you look at the little white crosshair in the middle of my screen, it stays dead simple and still, but my hand moves. So it still gives you the feeling of walking, but it doesn't bob the screen around. And I find that that's either easier on my computer or easier on my eyes or both. But your hand still moves, which I think is really cool. So that's one of the cool mods that I don't know how I stumbled upon that. All right, so we want to check things off. North Gate. Detail. North Barracks Gate House. North Guard House detail. That's the one outside. Finish the main road. Landscape the North Gate. Detail the North Road. So I think we'll move on and try to do a little bit of detail. So right away, we've got an empty spot there. Some empty stuff here too. I'm not sure what we could even do here. So that's a wall. I could maybe pile some firewood or something out here, but we've done that just over there. I don't know what we could put here. What kind of stuff, you know, well, yeah, a plant could go there. That would not be a bad place for a garden, you know? Because it's pretty brown. Well, no, we've got some stuff there. It wouldn't be a bad place for a little bit of a garden. Maybe like some, I guess I need to go get some more azalea bushes is what I need. A bench. I don't know if it's that kind of a, it's not necessarily a scenic town where people just kind of sit down and do nothing. Do I have azalea bushes? Am I really that low on azalea? I guess I am. Wow. I mean, it makes sense. I use a lot of it. I mean, easy to fix. Easy to fix. Okay. We'll go get that. I need, I guess, the moss. Of course I can't pick it all up. Don't need that and that. Sweet. So we can put some of this stuff down here. I need the bones. Birchwood. Acacia. And gravel and tuff. So I've got a little spot back here that I like to grow my spare trees when I just need to add a couple in. So we'll do a little azalea farm here. I guess I shouldn't line them all up, should I? The nice thing about this is we'll get rooted dirt too. This is why I want azalea to have its own wood. Because I think that, I know Pixel Riffs wants azalea to stay oak because he much prefers to harvest this oak this way rather than with oak trees, because oak trees are so unpredictable. But I really want a new wood type. I think it's weird that they've added bamboo and cherry wood without addressing the fact that azalea trees don't have their own wood. And I think that anybody new to Minecraft would, like, I would imagine that's an immediate question. So wait a minute. Oak trees are oak wood, spruce trees are spruce wood, dark oak is dark oak, and on and on and on, etc., etc. But azalea are nothing? That's weird. And I would agree. And shears. I knew that was going to happen. Crap. Now we have rooted dirt too. I don't think I need more than a stack, so we should be okay for now just to kind of finish the day, but at least we'll have all this. I forgot that it had a weird noise. Cool. I'll come back and get the rest of that sometime when I'm not streaming. My wife is a landscape artist with knowledge in plants. I asked her whether oak and azalea had anything in common that would explain that decision. I was looked at like I was from the moon. Yeah, azalea wood is like as far as I can tell when I looked it up, some azalea wood anyway is quite light. It's like a cream color, sort of like calcite. Ooh, where are you coming from? I hear you. Are you inside or outside? You're inside. Where did you spawn? Where did you come from? Maybe I left a spot in the rafters? Huh. Weird. Yeah, I'm not worried about shears. I was more worried about just getting some stuff quickly. Rather than... I'll come back and get the rest later. Got like a stack and a half of wood already. Wow. Actually, let's turn those into logs. So data packs, right? Like stone cutter, wood cutter, data packs. That's not vanilla. But I had a lot of wood in there. I didn't realize that that was going to do that. Whoops. All right. Let's I use this more often. Let's put the rest in here. Fred Beard Freak. That's pretty good. Well played. Well played. Let's put these down the bottom. The rest can just go back in there. All right, so we were thinking about doing some gardening along here. These are primed to have some hanging pots on them. That could be kind of fun too. Because we could do, gotta find them first. Clay pots. Nope. Where is it? Aha. Clay pots, azalea saplings, and chains. Now, do we want them to be... Maybe we can make one of them flowery. And then the other one not. It feels okay. I feel like maybe I prefer one rather than two. I've done it before over here, but this is the fancier part of town, so I find when you get into like little decorations like this over here, it can be a little bit easier to get away with. They're also farther apart, which I think is helpful here. Berry bushes isn't a bad idea for the other side of town either. I do kind of like that we've stuck with the taiga biome type stuff over here though. Something like that could work. Yeah, I think we'll just do one, and then that way I'll have an opportunity, whoops, to have something taller on this side. Like here, we're limited as to what we can put because I don't want the thing to connect to it, but we could still do, whoops, something like that. That's kind of big, but you get the idea. Actually, you know, it's not bad. If I make the inside moss and get some carpet too. Where did I put the carpet? Oh, I put it in a shulker because I didn't have room. There we go. It's a little weird. A little weird. I need more shears. What if we did like stuff on the bottom? Well, that doesn't make any sense. Thinking maybe this could be better if it was a fern. Provided that it's in the right location. No, it's pretty good. Would prefer it to be a little bit farther back, but it just feels a little bit funny here. And I can't connect it. At least I don't think I can. I could if I changed this to be the other way. But then that won't have anything on it. I knew that special recipes made the stonecutter do everything, just never saw it in order. Yeah, it's oh god. The destruction.ca, but the destruction or construction is spelt funny. You can make your own data pack for the stonecutter very, very easily. We added one for deep slate where you can use deep slate or cobbled deep slate for all of the deep slate recipes. It's very handy. I kind of wonder if we can get away with removing this entirely and just replace it with bushes. Maybe that's how we get the bush back in there. I don't want to fall trapped to doing like so much of this stuff, crawling up the side, but it certainly looks good. Can't go out there. Go out here though. Sticks out too far. That's not bad. And then we've got room to maybe stick it there. I like that better. So what I try to do with the jungle leaves, I find that the jungle leaves look like darker versions of azalea, so I try to put them underneath. And then I try not to use glow lichen, because glow lichen would look great there, but the problem is that my shader pack makes it glow like a nightlight, which is not the best. I almost want to put something else there. Put that there. I might have to rethink this particular bush. I think that works as long as that feels dense enough. And I'll change this to make it look like a gate. Looks like it could hinge, you know? I don't think we need a barrel in the garden. Good. Let's put some carpets down though. Just to get those subtle height differences. And I think what I want to do is I want to put some muddy roots underneath these. Or maybe some mangrove. Probably put it here too. Whoops. We have done other things. Other copy and paste things. Good call on whoever said garden. I was thinking like piling stuff up, but I like that. I like this a lot better. I guess I could change that to coarse dirt and put grass in there maybe? Or fern again? Either way, you're really not going to be able to see it. We'll try that. The grass. Or, like I said before, maybe a berry bush. Now, the grass doesn't really look good or matter. Berry bush might not show up. It also might clash a bit. Where do I even keep those? Aha. You know, I don't mind having a little bit of red over here. Wow, that was close. Where did you come from? I don't have my bow on me. Now I do. Ninja Creeper, yeah, I don't know where he came from. Maybe a rooftop? Yeah, I don't, the green doesn't match. But I like the thing. I wonder if I used, I think mangrove bushes change color. So they're going to match the biome. A little denser. I say bushes. Does anybody call these leaf blocks? I always call them bushes. I never actually call them leaf blocks. You know, I might actually like that better. Yeah, and we have not used it on the street before, so I think that helps it stand out a little bit and makes this feel lighter. And that means I think I'm gonna pull that back. What if we just did another one of these ferns? Loses a little bit of the dynamic though, doesn't it? All right, we'll just leave it like that. And where did it go? Take care of yourself, Lo. Hope you're feeling better soon. I kind of want to do gravel there. So many blocks. You know, it's funny, like, we'll always say, oh yeah, add more blocks to the game. But like, that's something else they've not even touched on, is like, they've added like 2 new wood sets in 1.20, and they have not hinted at any sort of inventory changes. Lots of creative menu changes in 1.20, but nothing as far as the inventory goes. And they've said that the update's feature complete now, so we might not get anything. I think we're going to go with the oak instead. I don't think necessarily more storage, more inventory, more backpack stuff is necessarily the way to go. I think it's more along the lines of we need like a way to sort, or I don't know, there just needs to be a different way to manage stuff. It can be magical too. It doesn't have to be practical, you know? And it can be end game, hard to get, you know? I think that would be fine. Taps the watch, adult calling, your 2 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you. Yes, I do have to wrap up here. Appreciate that, Cosmic. Thank you. Let's go with correct. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so the outside of that I want to say is done. I don't think it needs anything. I don't think the moss is going to look good on top of this. No. So that was a successful change. I do want to maybe add a little bit more to the house. Feels like it's pretty bland. We can maybe add a barrel or something to it. We've done that nearby as well. Let's see what this looks like. This might not look good at all. Actually, that helps. Well, yeah, I say that, and maybe not. What if we did these guys with signs? EWP767 resubbed with Prime for 4 months. Thank you ever so much. Very much appreciate the support. Hope you're having a good day. Too much, maybe? Yeah. Too much. I don't mind that change. Actually, I shouldn't be doing this at night. After that ninja creeper, I should not be chilling out here. I'll finish these up. So this, we'll just pretend that this goes behind the vine. Done, 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 done. And Yeah, like I don't want to block anything off there. The only thing I can think of is just maybe adding a little bit of cracked stone here. There's stuff back there. Ooh, maybe that's where the creeper was spawning from. Nope. That's a no. Maybe he came from... I wonder if there's a spot on the roof somewhere. That's probably the case. Hold on. If only there was a way to check that I built like 2 years ago, because this bridge was one of the first things that we built in this town. And we tried to think of everything. Tried to think of everything. So there's some zeros there. So the creeper could have come from over there. Obviously some zeros up here, but he'd have no way of getting down. Could have spawned there too. I guess it just depends on if I get 32 blocks away from anything. But there's nothing on the roof. I thought for sure it was going to be like right there, you know? But, oh, there's one. All right. When you ever come back to here when you move on to the next project? Oh, absolutely, because there's an entire biome that needs to be worked on. I want to finish up Westhill, and then I want to move on and take a break. But there's definitely going to be some other farms, and Hannah wants to do like a horse farm over here, and it could be fun to kind of do some collab stuff. People have kind of given me kind of like creative here, and then there's lots of other spaces to do stuff. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I think I like those changes. I don't mind the light there. I think that the roof and stuff could use some texture, but I don't want to get caught up in all of that just yet. We could maybe continue some of this. And just leave that as if it kind of travels behind there. Or we could put two of them up. Whoop, that's not the right thing. Need more signs. Clay Drew, 2104. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I think it looks okay. I don't mind some places looking like they've got a bit of a patchwork going on. It's pretty good. I don't think we're going to do anything down there. I think that's cool to be on its own. I think adding stuff there would be maybe a little convoluted. Yeah, it kind of messes with the window. I don't like that. We're okay inside. Really not much that could be done in here anyway. Cool. All right. Well, we didn't finish everything along the east side of the road here because I want to continue this kind of decoration kind of along here. So we can't quite check it off, but that's a solid start. I think that's just the right amount of detail to help this feel a little bit more unique and help break up some of the brown and the gray in the area and we're making some headway. So it was good to finish on that. I really like the subtle change here at the barracks gate. I think that this is a really subtle change with this little hanging thing that looks like it could be an alarm bell that you can then ring in here by pulling the chain. I think that was a fun little happy accident. Did not plan that. That was just kind of a fun thing off the cuff. And I don't know about the street lights. This makes it feel like a modern city, or it makes me feel like I'm in a park, you know, like Central Park in New York. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. I think we might have to deal with some darkness out here and some mob spawning and stuff like that, and just, you know, deal with that. The other thing that might help out here is, like, if there's a building that goes there, like a house or something, small inn, like, I think that could help with the lighting situation. And obviously I need to do a better tree, but for now, I'm at least happy with like a little offshoot here. Like, I'm okay with having little places where we could put a cart. I like the idea of having a cart over there, maybe, and no idea what's going over there, but solid day. Dad from Bear, thanks very much for the Prime sub. 7 months. Very, very cool of you. Hope you're enjoying your day and your week. And I guess we just got started. There is a brand new episode of the Spawn Chunks out. Huge episode. Johnny is back. Pixel Riffs returns and shared his thoughts on all of the new 1.20 stuff that's coming. I also chimed in about the Cherrywood and archaeology on yesterday's show. I'm hoping to record and publish more Citadel Cafe. I've got this week to pump out at least 2 more episodes, so hopefully you'll get more from that. It's been a rough month trying to get that stuff out the door. I am hoping to stream most days this week, so keep an eye out here for around 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon Atlantic time. That's UTC minus 4 hours. I need to see if I can come up with a new schedule. I'm liking the streaming every day thing, but I have to try to find a consistent time. And during the week, it's tough because I do have adulting, which I have to go do now. So I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a follow before you take off. If not, I am going to pass you on, hopefully, to somebody else playing Minecraft. We'll see who's live, so don't go anywhere. Be kind when you land in whatever destination channel we are sending you along to. And make sure you follow on social media. You can check out Patreon if you want to support the channel outside of Twitch. But a huge thank you to everyone that is supporting on Twitch, as this is my job, and I would not be able to do it without you. Y'all are amazing. Really, really appreciate it. Let's pass you along to... Let's just see here. Let's go with Acrylic 51 as per Cosmic Dancer in chat. Thanks for the suggestion, Cosmic. We'll pass everybody along. Thanks so much. We'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Bye for now.